Oh, there's rain smudge left over on this camera screen lens thing. Hold on. All right, hey guys, we are back home. First of all, hello, good morning. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you enjoyed all the New York City vlogs. We had a wonderful time and it is wonderful to be back home. It is currently, I don't know what day. It's early in the morning. I don't know why I try to tell you guys the day because half the time I never know the day. But I have my mom over. We're having morning coffee and I'm gonna take her to an appointment, and then we have some things that we need to get up to today, and I'm very excited to be bringing you guys along with me. I hope you're excited for a casual home cozy vlog. You know, those are my favorite, although it was very nice to film getting away. Before we get started with the rest of our vlog, this video is sponsored by Skillshare. You guys know I have worked with Skillshare in the past. Skillshare is an online learning community with tons of courses that range from plants, food, productivity. I've taken so many courses. I highly recommend them. It just kind of like helps broaden your horizons, and it's nice to be sitting in the comfort of your own home and just learn something new. I really enjoy it. So guys, you know that I have tried houseplants and I am getting pretty decent at houseplants. So I have this one back here. So the course that I chose to take this time, which I'm gonna read straight here for you, was Happy Houseplants, Pick a Perfect Plant, Learn with the Sill by Chris Satch, botanist The Sill. So you basically learn about which plants to pick for your home, how bringing plants inside help your environment too. Like, plants are magical creatures, I guess you could say. They bring a lot of happiness into the environment, and it shows you like which plants to pick for low light and bright light. The first 1,000 people to use the link down below will get a free premium trial of Skillshare. And after that, it's only around $10 a month. So Skillshare, thank you so much for sponsoring this video and helping me learn new things. So I'm gonna head outside and have some morning coffee and catch up with my mom while she's here. You guys know, if you watch the New York City vlogs, that I had picked mom up. Wait, I might not have told you guys. I picked mom up a little gift at the Harry Potter store in New York City. So I'm going to give that to mom. Close your eyes. Hold on.
Nice shirt, by the way.
Thank you. Keep your eyes closed. Just stand right there.
Oh my gosh, the Hogwarts. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
That material is nice. It's quality.
Oh, also,
I love it. Thank you.
mom's representing. Never give up.
Oversized.
That's the best way to do it.
I love this.
Show them. Although they probably have already seen it, but is that not just
Christmas though?
Yeah, and it's
But
good.
you
Like,
can wear it any time, but it does kind of scream Christmas.
It screams Christmas. It's so festive. I love it. But it's, yeah, I just thought it was the cutest. Yeah, the material.
Inside's super soft.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you like it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hugs. Yay. Also, living room's a mess because unpacking, not finished yet. Little Tuna. Hi, baby. You guys have seen a lot of Luna today. Oh, there's my Lexi. Hi. Hi, babies. Good girl. Oh, so aggressive, Luna. Luna just wants to be right with Lexi. Hi. Did you miss us? You were well taken care of while we were gone, though, I know. You were on vacation, too. Here's how it goes. If Larry and I are on vacation, kitties are on home staycation, and they are treated with royal treatment with snacks and all the goods. So we also need to go grocery shopping today because, as you guys know, I have not done grocery shopping. We didn't want to obviously grocery shop before we were going out of town for 5 days. So I need to do that. So there is going to be a food shop haul somewhere in this video at some point today. Mom has just gone home. We had a lovely catch-up visit. Told her all about New York City, what we got up to, and it was just a really nice catch-up. And now we are going to make our grocery list for the next couple of weeks, pick out a few things. I'm gonna make my list on my phone. A lot of you guys had mentioned in the last time I filmed, like, making a list and talking to Larry about what we were getting, like a month or so ago. A lot of you were laughing at me because I was using paper to write down my list, and you guys were like, who the heck uses paper? You know, sometimes I just love traditional things, you know, like, but sometimes it's just nice to have a paper list and to like physically cross things off the list as you get them. But today we will be making a list on our phone, which then I can type them off my list as we check these things along. Oh, What's on my butt? Oh, is it a spur? Is it a burr? Is it a bug? Are you crapping me? What was it? Oh my God, I don't see it. I hope that was a sand spur thing and not a bug. I don't even see it. What the heck? Paranoid? Okay, we're just gonna continue on. Okay, so our list. Oh my God, I'm really freaking out that that was like a wasp attached to my butt. Oh my God. Please don't be a wasp. I like to do it by aisle, which I know is funny, but that way I can go and order in what I pick out. I also have just recently made spaghetti, but therefore I'm not gonna be making spaghetti. The day we came home from New York, I stopped at the grocery store on our way home so that we can make something for dinner. You know when you're away, and we ate really well when we were on vacation. We went out to restaurants, we had great food. We were very lucky enough to experience like really good home-cooked meals. Well, restaurant cooked meals, but it's also nice when you come home to like make your own food. And I just did not want anything like from a store. I was like, we have to go to the store and pick up stuff. So I got strawberries and like a couple of spaghetti goods, odds, ends, whatever, and salad. And it was really nice. So I only picked up those kinds of things. So we need to get now our week worth of groceries. Do I want to start with we'll start with the dairy aisle and work our way all the way to the end of produce. So let's make our list, shall we? Let me know, by the way, what your main, I know this is like a crazy comment and it might take you a minute to pass up or write it down, but what are the main few foods that you get every time you go to the grocery store? Is it eggs? Is it fresh fruit, fresh vegetables? Like, what do you guys get? Let me know. I need inspiration. Huh?
Beer.
Beer? You don't get beer. Yeah, it could be beer for some of you guys, you know? It could be wine, you know? You got to get your glass of wine in, you know, your bottle for the week. Anyways, let me know what you guys get from the store and have a sip of your coffee while I quickly make this list, and then we'll continue on with our day and talking, because I like to talk to you guys like we're friends, like we're having a conversation. So why I make my list, you guys catch up on what you need to catch up on, and I'll be right back. Yeah.
Good job, man.
Yeah, I remember. I almost forgot when I was walking out. I was like, wait, you have to take this limited edition butterbeer. I got my mom one of the limited edition bottles from the Harry Potter New York store, along with the Hogwarts Express hoodie, which you guys know that I got as well. So we're going to be twinning. And then our friend Peter, he's there on opening day, which has already happened by the time this video goes up. And a lot of you were really shocked that I didn't get the dark... They call them spirit jerseys, the Harry Potter one that had like the snowflakes on it. I mentioned it in that vlog and you guys were like, why didn't you get it? So I got it. So that was fun. I Venmo'd Peter and he put it in, he's got it, and we're all good now. So I will have one of those for Vlogmas. If we do Vlogmas this year, we will see, but
you will.
That's the plan. Larry says I will. I don't know. Not committed. Well, you better. We will see. So yeah, I don't know. We've got our list started. Guys, I'm disappointed in you. You didn't tell me that my hair had like these little horns coming out on each side. Maybe you guys can't even see them. I just went to the bathroom and Larry was spraying his cologne and he smelled so good. I was like, you smell good. And then I took a glance in the mirror and I said, oh my gosh, that's what I look like right now? Again. That's okay. Ever since coming back from New York City, I'm still wearing my black boots. I haven't given them up yet, although weird. Oh yeah, your little train. Please stand clear of the platform. We rode on a platform, or on a train. What was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought. Oh, it's getting much warmer here in Florida. Yay! Have you been outside yet today, babe?
Yes.
It's toasty. Summer is officially coming. I'm out of breath from talking. You would think I'm in shape now from vlogging every day, which I'm so glad I did. I was like, I want to bring you guys along and to experience New York with us. So I vlogged every single day I was there, which was great. So anyways, my point of that was you would think that I would be in shape, but I'm literally, my heart is pounding and I'm out of breath because I can't breathe when I talk. So I hold my breath because I'm always congested.
I like
it.
Your
Feels
shape.
really good.
So I got a question for everybody. I have a computer that I don't use every day. So a lot of times it gets turned off and put in the bag, and then when I do use it, I go to turn it on and I wait literally close to 2 hours.
Not normal.
The screen will pop up, everything's there, but it won't give me a chance to log in, and it doesn't do anything. But then if I try and turn it off to restart it, it'll say updating something, do not turn off computer, update number 3 of 8. And again, it takes about 2 hours. Is there any way that I can, should I leave the computer on and just put a screensaver on it and never have it shut off so it can do it? Or is there any way I can bypass that? Or if I need to get to the computer, can I do something to fast track turning it on so I can get in and start doing something? Because I don't want to wait 2 hours to start doing something, because by the time it finally gets to where I can do something, I really don't want anything to do with that computer or to work on it. I'm off doing something else.
Larry's venting. He's not happy with the computer, which is understandable because he has a lot of pictures of New York to go through and he's having a hard time going through them. My Mac never does that. Is it an HP or what is it?
It is Dell.
Dell. And how old is it?
It's fairly new.
Fairly new? I don't,
Yeah.
like, how old is fairly new?
A year and a half.
You bought a computer since living here?
Yeah.
Then we need to take it back to Best Buy and have them look at it.
Well, again, it might be something easy, just like turn it on and leave it on.
Yeah, but you
and-
still shouldn't have to do that. I don't know. Yeah, you guys let us know. If you're a computer expert, let us know what Larry is doing wrong. And I know absolutely nothing about computers, so I can't help him. I can't force the thing to come on, so I don't know. Hello! We are finally back from the grocery store. And we've got some goods. We did some damage. We have lots of stuff to share with you guys. So we're just gonna kind of start. I've laid everything out on the counter. This is in no order. We're just gonna wing it and show you guys what we got. So the first thing was
No
this.
beer.
No beer. So the first thing is this, and this is the So Delicious dairy-free unsweetened vanilla. Makes me very excited that they do the unsweetened vanilla instead of just unsweetened plain. I love that. So this only has
So delicious.
1 gram of sugar in it. So yeah, I'm excited about this. And to pair with that yogurt, they were having a sale on their blackberries. They were 3 for, oh, almost knocked over the camera. They were 3 for 10. So I picked up 3 packages of those, and they'll probably go off pretty fast or go bad pretty quickly. So my plan is to freeze them. So I'll use 1 package normally and then freeze the other 2 and all will be well. A lot of you ask how I freeze them. I don't know if that's the correct way, but I either store them in just little Ziplocs or little airtight containers in the freezer and then add them to smoothies or add them to the yogurt or, you know, whatever. So the next thing is cheese. You guys have told me a million times, stop eating cheese, and I can't. So maybe I could, I can probably, but I don't want to. I like cheese. So I got myself some Swiss, and I also got myself some pepper jack. Larry picked up the American Craft Singles. We got 2 for those. Those were also on sale, which is exciting. My crushed red pepper flakes have vanishingly disappeared in this house. I was getting low on them anyways, but they have disappeared. So I picked up a new container of these. We have mushrooms because mushrooms go great with everything if you love mushrooms like I do. You don't like mushrooms?
No.
Or are you gonna look for that sauce, the hot pepper flakes? Flackets. I almost called it flackets.
Yeah,
hot
how do
pepper
you
flakes.
lose hot pepper?
Exactly. How do you lose them? I don't know. So I treated myself to some pistachios. I always have some form of nut besides Larry.
Ah, good one, man.
I've been hanging around him too much. I'm just kidding. Anyway, so I always have some kind of nut in my diet. I don't know why I'm laughing. But I picked up the pistachios. These are a favorite in my family. Like my dad, we get them from my dad every Christmas. But I did go with the no salted. I'll probably regret that when I'm having them. I have been missing like cracked whole pepper in my life. So sometimes when I sprinkle the ground pepper, this is gonna sound really bizarre, but I can taste the smell, or I can smell the taste of manure, however you wanna say that, like fresh cow farm.
Ew.
I have no idea why. So I picked up this black and white peppercorn grinder in glass. I also picked up this, and this is the Green Wise, which is the Publix brand marinara sauce, which made me very excited. Frozen veggies. We went a little overboard because they're always great to have on hand. So I got myself the broccoli, carrots, sugar snap peas, and water chestnuts. I don't know, I'll figure out what I'm gonna make with those, but something. For Larry, he loves the green beans. Nope, I lied, this is the spinach. That's for myself as well. Now for Larry, the green beans. then broccoli, I got 2 of those. And then Larry loves the peas, so I picked up the peas. And if you're not gonna grab the fresh, definitely grab the frozen, but they say to avoid the can. I don't know, I try to now, so I went with the frozen peas as well. For proteins, we have ground turkey, which I'm going to freeze. And then I'm also gonna be making Larry some chili this week, maybe myself, so that I have the ground sirloin. They didn't have the regular ground beef, and the ground sirloin is a bit more expensive. But that's all they had. So we got that. And then, oh, a chicken. I got a Tuscan herb oven roasted chicken. It's seasoned with spices, garlic, and parsley. And I figured to add to salads and stuff like that, I would give that a try. So we have romaine lettuce, my favorite. I love me some leafy greens. And then to kind of like cut down on how much I'm using, I picked up a head of iceberg lettuce to mix in with that so that I'm not going through these. Like I can go through 1 bag in a day by myself. So just to cut back on cost and like that, this is gonna kind of be my filler in between. So got that for my salads. Where are we at? Oh, avocados. Well, that was a struggle because all the avocados were extremely ripe. Even these ones are pretty ripe, but they were the best that I had found in the store. All the ones that were out on display were all way past, just way past ready. So we've got some lemons. I love adding lemon to everything. Oh, these pickles. These are the Greenwise brand, which is the Publix brand. Thanks, babe. Found me some Eos. Greenwise kosher dill. These taste amazing. I've ranted and raved about these many of times. Give these a try. Super good. Oh, I see donuts. Okay, so Larry got the Pop'em glazed donuts and the Pop'em chocolate donuts.
BOGO!
BOGO, buy one, get one. We also have batteries, which are kind of boring, but we got batteries. What are these ginormous things for, babe?
Flashlight that'll take the batteries, and the Ferris wheel takes the
Ah, okay, all right. Got myself some eggs. For the dishwasher, we got the finished tablets, Larry's popcorn chicken. We have the grape propel, and we also picked up the peach propel, and there's a Wonder white bread loaf back there because Larry loves white bread Wonder bread with his chili, so, and then the peach. So that's everything that we picked up. I'm gonna put it all away in fast forward motion. I also need to eat lunch. I forgot something to show you guys. And then the best part
of waking up is Folgers in your cup.
What I was most excited for. So these are so good, delicious, great. So I try to make my own cold brew at home. I try to brew it and then just pop it in the fridge. It never ever tastes like this. I don't know how they do it, but I can't do it at home. So this is a first though that I picked up the Bright and Mellow, and I get the unsweet. If you want unsweet, make sure you pay attention because they have a green one that says unsweet and then it says mildly sweet or something. So make sure you pay attention to that when you pick them up. These were 3 for $10, 3 for $9, 3 for something around there. So I picked up this one, which I'm very excited about. And then I picked up 2 of the Bold and Smooth. That was not a Christmas song. It was. Guess who just found the crushed red pepper?
There it is.
And where was it?
Right here.
I wonder how many of you guys saw it in the background, but yeah, here it is. I guess it was not even empty almost. It was...
I remember one time when Lexi attacked a couple patches that were on the counter, and it fell down in between the chair and one on the floor, and we couldn't find them anywhere, and somebody said in the comments...
Yeah, they could see it and we couldn't see it.
Look on the floor, look by the chair, and there they were.
Just finished lunch. I'm gonna make myself one of the cold brew coffees, and I'm picking the Bright and Mellow. And then we were just watching Friends on our lunch break, which reminded me that I need to talk to you guys about the Friends reunion. No spoilers in the comments, guys. Try not to, because I know a lot of people don't have HBO Max. It took me forever to figure out how to get HBO Max. I called my cable company and I said, I don't understand. I thought we had HBO, I can't find it. Turns out you had to download the app. So I I did, and that was included in our package, so it all worked out. But moral of the story is I loved the Friends reunion so much. I laughed a lot. I got super emotional when they were talking about, like, they were interviewing fans of the show, and they were saying how it changed their lives and it made them feel like they had friends. And I was like, oh, I asked Larry, I was like crying in the corner. Larry, how did you like it?
I liked it. I
Yeah.
heard bad things about it, and I expected the worst. And
Yeah.
I can agree with the things I heard that were bad.
I
didn't see it.
agree. I agree. Yeah, we heard two like negative things. One about the cast. I didn't agree with those negative things at all. Either did Larry. And then, yeah, anyways, we won't even get into that. But the negative reviews that we heard, no, I loved it. So I was very happy about it. But everybody has their opinions. But it was just so great and so heartfelt. It made me want more too. Like, I wanted so much more, which always happens with characters that you love and shows that you love. You just want more and more and more. So maybe they'll come out with another. No, probably not. But so let's make our afternoon, early evening coffee. It's going on 3:30. I'm gonna make this coffee, and then we're gonna answer some questions from New York City, because I thought this would be a really good opportunity to talk and just answer like a few questions. It's not gonna be a full Q&A, obviously, because this is a day in the life vlog. But I asked you guys over on Instagram to ask any questions that you had related to our trip to New York City. If there's a ton of questions, I might film a Q&A later on about our trip and blah, blah, blah. But for this video, we're just gonna sit down and answer a few quick questions that you guys might have. Definitely bright. Ooh, that's good. I like the blue one better, but this is good too, but I like the blue better. I'm gonna add a little bit of coconut creamer to this. So, is there any sites, this is from Jen Patterson, is there any sites you didn't see that you wish you did?
Ooh, yes.
Yes. How about you? What are yours?
There's a couple things in Central Park that I wanted to show the Mink and that I wanted to see for the first time, but we didn't get to see those. But what we really wanted to see, I had a list of 12 things. And I think on that list of 12, we saw 8.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That is really good.
For 5 days in New York City. There's
Yes.
a lot to see, so.
But, on the other hand, there's probably a list of that many things that I never expected to see that we were able to enjoy and experience.
I mean, there's tons of stuff that we probably didn't film and didn't see that we don't even know about. So if you guys have any recommendations of places that we should see that wasn't in any of the videos, leave that down below and we'll go check it out next time we go.
I was very surprised that we did not see Times Square. We've
Oh, yeah.
always been to...
Attitude.
We
She
got
is
attitude,
not
Katie.
yeah, Lexi. It's because it's coaster. Could not be. Ow, Lexi. God, she must not be happy that we left. That's not what it is. What it is it's 3:30, and this is when she gets full on attitude because it's close to 5 o'clock, which in her head she thinks is dinner time. Oh, I just swiped out. Oh dear. Oh my. Okay, back to it then. Favorite place that you ate? Wow.
Ooh,
We
I
filmed
know
a lot of
mine.
places. What's yours?
I know mine. Rocco's.
Rocco's. I agree. Oh, that's so difficult because there was a lot of good places. I love eating at different kinds of places. I do not like eating at chain restaurants when we go on a vacation. I like to explore family-owned businesses and restaurants and stuff like that, so that was great. I filmed almost all of the restaurants that we ate in, for the exception of a breakfast restaurant, which was called the Iron Dog.
The Gray Dog.
The Gray Dog in the Iron District, which was really good breakfast. That was cute. But Pershing Square was good breakfast. But yeah, I think my favorite was Rocco's. But then there was the other restaurant,
But that's
Terry Tavern.
That's not in New York City.
No, that wasn't in New York City.
That was
yeah,
my
Rocco's.
favorite restaurant outside of New York City was the Terry Tavern.
Pricey, y'all. Though it was
It's
pricey.
New York.
I mean, yeah.
I think it was in within reason for
Yeah,
that
absolutely. Yeah.
area. But you have to get on a train at Grand Central Station and go to Terrytown to find the Terry Tavern. But in the city, Rocco's.
Yeah, this is a great question. Would you compare the merch to Universal and the Butterbeer? Merchandise, there is some exclusive things that are only at the store in New York City that will not be at Universal. So they're comparable, but there's things that I was like, I have to have it. Like the Hogwarts Express sweatshirt. They don't have that at Universal. A lot of the Makusa items, they don't have at Universal. The clock with the dragon, they don't have that at Universal. That's all for that store. So there's a lot of things that, so if somebody were to say, should I just go to Universal or should I go to the Harry Potter store in New York City? Unfortunately, I'm going to have to tell you both because they're completely different experiences. So
I was afraid that we were going to go to New York City and see
all the same
three
merchandise.
floors of the same things that you see in the several shops in Universal.
Yeah.
Boy, did they prove me wrong. Thank you
did.
very much. Yes, they did.
And the butterbeer, there's a difference, but not like... Here's the problem though. It's not fair for me to say because we have never had the cold butterbeer. We've only had the frozen. I shouldn't say only. Larry and I have had the frozen, and you haven't had hot. And I've had the hot. You have had the hot.
Yeah.
Both very delicious. I have not had cold at Universal, so it's hard for me to make a comparison, but what I can tell you, I'm like slurring my speech, is both places are amazing. And the experience that you don't get at Universal that you do get at the store is it's an actual bar. Like, it's a walk up, order at a bar, and kind of all chat and, you know, talk. They did not have any seating while we were there. I don't know if that was on purpose, like so people don't sit forever. And so there's a flow, so people go in and out of the store. Otherwise, it would be like a restaurant bar type area where people would sit forever. But it is such an experience.
Again, I'd like to do a side-by-side comparison.
Yeah.
And in New York City, we were in a nice environment-controlled area, whereas Universal, you're walking around, and lately it's been with a mask on, and it's 90 degrees with 100% humidity, and you're hotter than heck, and you go and get an iced butterbeer, and there's really nothing better under those circumstances.
Minus the brain freeze that you always get.
I always get them.
Let me know if anytime I have a frozen butterbeer, it's like, oh, and it's the most painful brain freeze ever. It happens every time. This next question is, could you ever see yourself moving to New York? New York, yes. Like upstate New York, yes. Could I live in New York City? No. I don't think, you guys are so amazing. I see everybody, so it's such a vibe. I love it. I love experiencing New York City, but it's so fast paced and
I don't know how you do it with the cost of living.
Right? It's so expensive.
I don't know.
But when you work down there, I think you guys make more in the city.
Could be,
cost of living is higher, so that inflation, is that what it's called, inflation? If cost of living is up here, your wages are also up there.
Which is why a lot of people use trains and
they
ferries
commute
and taxi
from Jersey
and other places. So,
but it's beautiful. I love it. I love waking up every morning and like I could just imagine if I could ever afford a place in New York City where I had a balcony and I could open my blinds and have my morning coffee on my balcony with the city view.
And
wow.
listen to the men and women of the fire department and law enforcement all night. They go.
Yeah, so thank you for everybody's service. That's another thing.
Yeah.
Could you imagine being a first responder or emergency team in New York City?
I'm trying to get through that traffic.
Yeah, we watched that. There's nowhere for them to go sometimes. So the answer to that question is probably not. But upstate New York, abso-freaking-lutely.
But I sure love New York City.
I want to visit New York City like every year, every 5 years. That's how much I love it. So.
And the other thing that I want to add, and I think I said it in one of the videos, is New York has picked up this perception with people that haven't been there that they're all rude and they're get out of my way and they don't help you, and I've found the complete opposite.
Yeah, I had a lot of concerns from some people as well about going into New York City, and I'm sure there is issues. However, our experience, and we were there for 5 days, was nothing but pleasant. There's dangerous situations, I know that, and there's situations everywhere, but our experience when we were there for that 5 days, it was lovely. It was such an amazing time, and like Larry said, everybody that was there was really sweet. We had interactions with strangers. I
never felt uncomfortable with anyone or any place that I was at. You see a couple things that you think, okay, well, they're kind of stressed at the moment, but you get that anywhere.
Yeah. Oh, yay! Stella Luna said, "Sorry, had to add. I'm going there in 2 weeks with my wife and our 3-month-old." So precious. I have such a lovely time. It's gonna be. Oh, you're gonna have such a fun time. A lot of you guys are asking about the food in New York City.
There's no Shake Shack in Florida that I'm aware of. and I had Shake Shack. I liked it so much the first day. I had it again the second day.
Yeah. Somebody said, is New York easy to navigate? I think if you went for your first time and you didn't know, like our first time, it was overwhelming. I was like, I don't know what is happening. But this time I felt so much better. Download Uber. Okay, download that before you even go, and Uber Eats. A lot of the places you can just walk to in distance, but Uber is going to be your best friend. Or if you prefer cabs, that's great too. That would be my advice. Kind of before you go, plan out what you want to see.
You have cabs, you have buses, you have bicycles with seats on the back, like a rickshaw.
Yeah.
And they will take you to where you need to go. There's buses. I mean, there's a lot of ways to get through. And if you want to walk, you think, well, I have to walk 25 blocks. It's really not that bad, and there's always something new to see around every corner.
Look, yeah, if you walk 25 blocks, you're going to be there before you know it. Here's the thing. Grab yourself a coffee or a drink. If you're walking with a friend, you're going to be chatting the whole time anyways, and most likely you're going to miss your block and have to turn around and walk back, which is what happened to myself, Peter, and Tim, and Larry. So, yeah, I just say plan out your stuff that you want to see and kind of mark a path. A lot of you asked where we stayed in conjunction to like the Harry Potter store. So it was very close. We just had to walk
right around the corner.
Right around the corner. You walk a little, you can walk. You don't have to Uber, you don't have to cab, you just walk. We stayed at the Hampton, Chelsea, Manhattan, right?
Manhattan, Chelsea.
The Manhattan, Chelsea. Hampton Inn?
Yeah.
Hampton. Okay, so that's where we stayed. Very nice.
And check with the front desk and ask them if you can get a map of the city.
Yeah.
And they will have maps, and then sit down, use your phone, figure out things that you want to see, figure out where they're at, and on your Google Maps, get out of your car mode and go to walking mode. And it'll direct you.
Yeah.
And sometimes you can walk quicker than you can in a car just because of the traffic.
True. Oh, budget yourselves, guys. I would place a budget because from the airport into the city, it's usually like $40 to $70 one way. So keep that in mind. Just kind of like have a budget in mind for your. Obviously, you'll save money if you walk to your destinations. Do not recommend walking from the airport to the city. Don't do that.
I don't know if you can
because it takes
to go through the tunnel.
Oh, the tunnel and the bridge. Yeah, and it takes an hour anyway. So I didn't know that, but yeah, that
I'll
would make
walk
sense.
through the tunnel, but I don't know if we can walk through the tunnel.
Yeah. Was the Harry Potter store worth an entire trip to New York City? I say yes, because even though you'll spend an hour or so in the store, there's so much to see in New York City. So just combine it. You know what I'm saying? Like, combine everything that you want to see in New York City on a long weekend and go to the store. Somebody asked, will you be doing a haul on what you purchased? So actually, the vlog, the Harry Potter store opening vlog, I actually did a haul at the end of that video. So if you guys didn't watch all the way through, you missed it. The haul of everything that we purchased at the store is at the end of the video. Did the rain ruin the fun? No. We
kind of added to it a little bit.
We still had an amazing time. Well, we'll end on this last one because I really think it's cute. What was y'all's favorite part about the trip? So I think just being the four of us, like the four of us have such a strong relationship bond. Like it's just amazing to have that kind of friendship with people. So, and somebody that we've only met a little over a year ago, right? Or 2 years, a year, 2 years. We are just, I don't know, just exploring a city with people that you're really close with is great. Just
have kind of a plan that you think you're going to go to, and then like the rain happens, and it's like, okay, well, what do you want to do? And we come up with stuff on the fly, and there's four of us that just go, okay, that sounds fun, let's do it, and we go and do it. Yeah, we're already on to planning our next trip with the four of us, just because we said we're just going to have to make it a regular thing. So stay tuned for that whenever that happens. We're in the works of planning something, but I saw a quick question that intrigued me. Oh, okay. What was your favorite tourist attraction in New York City? And they were asking from Dublin, Ireland. Oh, I missed that. I didn't even see the question. I'm glad you saw that. There's so much to see and do in New York City that's exclusive to New York that I'm not sure. I think it depends on the individual. Yeah, there's so many things, because the 9/11, the 9/11 memorial is a must-see, but it's also, when you leave there, you leave a piece of your soul behind, I'm telling you, and that is not over-exaggerating. Oh, it is a must-see, but we came out of there sad. Like,
it was just something else. But I also think Central Park is such a good, fun vibe. It's such a blast.
Yeah, I posted a picture last night that I took at Central Park, and I included that I think from now on, any trip to New York is going to include a half day or more
At Central Park.
at Central Park.
I agree.
It's just an amazing place. And you'll hear people say, oh, it's so dangerous there. We went to Flushing Meadows Corona Park, and we heard people say, oh, it's so dangerous there. I never felt...
Well, here's the thing. I think it's dangerous everywhere, and that's what a lot of people say, is it's dangerous everywhere. But when you're there with thousands of people and everybody's out jogging and having cookouts, I mean, I'm sure it's one thing if you're going at 3 a.m. by yourself. That's, I would assume, not smart, not safe. But, again, we didn't have an issue. That doesn't mean that issues aren't happening there and that issues don't happen to people while they're there. But we had a great experience. Mm-hmm. I think we're gonna end it here. If you guys want us to continue asking more questions about the trip, tell us in the comments below, like, continue with this Q&A. We could go on forever, honestly, and answer a lot more of your questions in more detail. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I'm glad to be back home. We had an amazing time.
It's funny when you're in the hotel room, you know it's your last night, you're thinking about, I want to get home, I want a whole bunch of stuff. And then you get home and you're sitting there thinking about, man, I'd really miss looking out the window and seeing all the tall buildings. And
Peter, our friend, he's still there.
He's still there.
But Tim went home the day before us, then Larry and I went home, and then Peter's still there, and we're all like in a group text chatting with each other back and forth still, and we're like, I really miss the text of heading down, because we would all text each other, heading down to the lobby, and then we'd meet down in the lobby. And then like, what should we do? Where should we go? Anyways, it was just such a wonderful experience, and we had a really good time with friends. I hope you enjoyed this vlog. Welcome back home to us, with us. Welcome to our home. And
we're back.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you guys again very soon. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave us a comment down below, and we will see you guys again soon.
Soon.
Bye.
Bye.